As if it, oh wait, wow, that was fast. That was real fast.
Are we already live?
I think
Looking
so.
like it. Let me put the registration. All right. Are we live? Let's see. Is anybody logged in? Keisha! Hello, my dear. Hi, Keisha.
Hello.
And I see 2 other people logged in. So hello, hello, hello. We are doing a shorter, hey, Phoebe. Hi, Tess. We are doing a shorter tarot mini reads session tonight. We only have 5 tickets left. I'm in a lot of pain today. I'm not going to sugarcoat that as such because of my wrist and the pain in my wrist. We're keeping it very short tonight, but we will be back tomorrow with, regular, well, not a 5-hour one, but, 2 to 3 hour one. Hello, Mariella. So we're gonna have Tank get started here in just a minute as soon as I've called in spirits. So I'm gonna call in spirits real quick, and then we will get rolling. Tank, can you send me the first one while I call in spirits? That would be fantastic. Thank you so very much. All right. I call upon my spirit guide, Fred. I call upon my spirit guide, Cecil. I call upon my spirit guide, Sylvia. I call upon Archangel Metatron. Grant me wisdom that cannot be seen in the cards. Grant both my son and I a very strong connection to Source in order to deliver these messages. I call upon Archangel Michael to guard and protect both myself and my son during the time of this reading. Please do not allow any deceptive or inaccurate information to leak into the cards, please. I call upon Archangel Gabriel to bring hope where hope is needed. Archangel Raphael to bring healing where healing is needed. I call upon Archangel Shamuel, and I call upon Archangel Uriel. Please keep all trolls and any kind of activity that would be nefarious out of the channel tonight. And I thank you in advance. I call upon beings from the pure white light. I call upon God. I call upon spirit. I call upon universal source energy. Grant both Tank and I intuition and guidance. And I thank you in advance. All right, my loves. Let's see. Who do I need to greet? Hello, Shockproof. How is everyone? So our first mini read up for the night is Wendy. Wendy. What's coming up in finance? All right. So every time you ask for finance, they give you love in general. Hello, Wendy. Don't you hate when they do that? Like, I will try to get information on something, and Spirit always gives me precisely what I need, but not necessarily what I want. And that can be frustrating. Hello, the Aries. Hello, Mary. I said hello to Mariella already. So Tank, hop on over to our cards over there. Yes, please. And grab our our pocket-sized Rider-Waite deck, the blue one. And we are going to pull some cards for Wendy. Tank, what number of side shuffles are you feeling?
I'd probably go standard 3, I guess.
All right, 3.
Do you want me to do the normal as well?
Yep. Well, we're doing a finance spread. So we're going to be looking at it. We're going to be laying the cards out differently. So go ahead and shuffle, and then I'll tell you how to lay out the cards. While you do that, I'm going to greet everybody. Hey, Fusion. How do you guys like the new board I set up with Tank today? With the cool skulls and the whole black background. Hopefully make these cards pop for you guys. So we're hoping that the colors will just pop right on off of there. All right, so we're gonna put one card up at that top skull in the middle. Yep, and then we're gonna put 3 cards underneath that with one directly underneath the page. Oh, this looks very, very good. Okay, and then do you remember the finance spread we were doing with the ones on the side? Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Perfect.
I remember because it kind of looks like the old aliens from the Atari game. You know what I'm talking about?
We can't hear Tank on the live feed, but he is talking about an Atari game.
Oh, no, I unmuted my mic for coming over here. Like asteroids or something?
Oh yeah, it kind of does look like asteroids. All right, Wendy. So, ultimately, Wendy, with regards to, I don't know if you have a job or not. I'm going to assume that you do. I'm going to make that assumption. But if you do not, that page 1 is indicating that you need to get a move on to go look for one. Now, Wendy, you have the King of Coins. The King of Coins is typically, actually, the King of Coins is somebody in finance. So it's funny that we would get the King of Coins when you're talking about finance, but that particular energy is one where what we see your strength is with regards to finances and career. What we see your strength is, Wendy, is that you don't let anything get in your way. You go after your goals, you go after what it is that you desire, and you don't let anything get in your way. Any roadblock that comes along, any detour, you just roll with it. You might not like it, you might get angry about it, but you say, you know what, this is not a detour or a roadblock for me. I can get past that. So you have this beautiful energy within you to be able to bring about an extra increase in your finances, to bring about extra money into your life. But I do see some challenges kind of getting in your way right now. It's almost like you're kind of getting in your own way. With the moon card directly underneath the page of wands, that's why I was kind of wondering, do you have a job right now or do you not? Let me look. See, did you say? Because there's just this focus with the moon and the page of wands. It could be, am I happy where I'm at? Do I need to go find a new job? Or are you in the process of looking for one, maybe out of work? Whatever the case may be there with that page of wands and the moon, there's this essence of saying, you know what, I just really don't know what's right for me at the present moment. And perhaps, the options that are available with regards to new jobs or with regards to bringing in extra finances just really aren't all that exciting to you, because you want something that excites your soul, right? Because if you find something that excites your soul, it's going to help you to earn more money. Well, there we have that 3 of coins sitting there as well, which is beautiful. So I do see that we have more finances coming in, but it involves you partnering with another individual. This could be a romantic partner. Maybe that's why love keeps coming up with regards to finance. Or this could be, a friend, a family member, or a coworker, something of that nature. It is going to involve another individual. So your greatest challenge in bringing in this extra finances and bringing in the salary that you want seems to be a little bit of an impulsive nature. So with that Knight of Swords, that could be somebody else's impulsivity, or it could be your own. And we have that seven of cups down below that. It's just a sense of speaking out, perhaps when you're not really too clear on something, but in an impulsive way. It could also be that you're looking at all the potential options and you're just feeling like, I don't know if I should just quit my job right now and run out the door to something else, or, if I should stay where I'm at. A lot of confusing energy for you here. But once again, you have that King of Coins, which tells me you have the potential to earn a great deal of money, exactly what you need for your own stability. Now, beautiful thing that you don't see coming. There is going to be a little bit of time off. So I'm not sure. Let's see what it says. You're a hairstylist. Okay, fantastic. You're planning to open your own business. Okay, good. That's that King of Coins energy. That's beautiful. It's beautiful, but you have to work with somebody else. What you don't see coming is that nine of cups. The 9 of cups is sort of like, he has like a row of trophies behind him. It's all the cups, right? But in this particular deck, he's got like this row of trophies behind him. And it's that sense of satisfaction of having achieved what it is that you desire, achieve what it is that you're hoping for. So you don't see that up ahead yet. And that's because you have both the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands. You're going to need to take a little bit of a break before you move forward towards opening your own business. The reason I say that is because they're saying you're missing something about the future movement with that Three of Wands. Something's not quite here yet. It's not quite the right time, because I feel that in that state of that Four of Swords, you need to do a little reflection and maybe get clear on some aspect of this new business. And maybe that you may have to figure out who it is you're going to be working with, or the location in which you're going to be working at. Because of that Three of Wands can sometimes have to do with, movement and moving. So it may be that you're going to be working in a different location, but the location you're considering might not be the right one. So you kind of need to go back to the drawing board with regards to location and with regards to your business plan. Other than that, everything looks fantastic. King of Coins, don't forget that. Because starting your own business, you have the ups and downs. Like right now, I'm severely in a down. Thanks to my wonderful wrist injury. But you're going to have ups and downs, but with that King of Coins energy, you can overcome anything. So good luck to you, Wendy. Love and light to you. My half of love. Big hug. Keep me posted. Hey, Kimber. All right. So who's up next, Tankinator?
Next one, I believe, was Mariella. Did I send it to you?
Mariella. Yes, we have it. Mariella. Scorpio. Two Scorpios. Wow. Okay. Will the other Scorpio regret the decision for wanting the big D and want her back? Okay. And also, second question, you see the second question on there too, right? So head on over to the cards. It's a sub question. If it comes up.
Okay.
If it comes up. So Tank, what deck are you feeling? I'm thinking maybe we switch it up.
I'm gonna go with your judgment on this.
Let's go with Grand Lux. I think we need Grand Lux.
Okay. I'm starting to learn which ones you like, but I am still a novice.
He says he's still a novice, but he forgets that we're energetically connected, and therefore all I have to do is say, son. So that's why our readings are going so well. I need to tell you guys about my son's beautiful psychic power. Thank you, Keisha. Did we have anybody come in and start trouble, or are you doing a preemptive strike? Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it. You had somebody complaining yesterday, so thank you so very much.
That one troll yesterday was kind of funny.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So I'm going to tell about your superpower, son, while you shuffle that Grand Lux deck for me for Mariella. And you saw the question, Scorpio. You saw the question, focus on the question, and Mariella, Scorpio, dealing with Scorpio. So my son has this fantastic, I call it a superpower. It's, when we're out at a big event or something of that nature, right? There could be 1,000 people at the event, but if my son and I get separated at the event, right? All he has to do is sit there, close his eyes for just a split second and tap into his mom's energy, and boom, he can find me in a second, literally in a second. And so it doesn't matter if there's there could be 10, 20,000 people there, and he still would be able to tap into that and be like, my mom's right there. And so I never get worried if we lose each other at a big event or something like that. I always know my son will find me. It's pretty cool. The energetic connection between a mom and her son. All right. So for here, what I'd like to do is 333, please. 333.
We got the Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Cups, The Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Cups.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, Mariella. Oh, son, real quick, what's the card on the bottom of the deck? And then I'll let you go back to your wonderful gaming seat there.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad my roommate left that other chair. It's turning out pretty useful. It is the Two of Coins.
Okay, Two of Coins. Thank you so very much. So Mariella, the cards that we have here, they can be past, present, future. I can read them down. I can read them across. I can read them in a, like a triangle or square, something of that nature. So what we have with that Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords, there's a real defensive and fearful energy regarding your marriage. Ultimately, marriage card is at the bottom, Four of Wands. And so there's this energy of defensiveness and this energy of fear. Now, both of you being Scorpios is already a little bit of a challenge, shall we say. It's not impossible. It's just a challenge. And the reason I say that is because whether you have a Scorpio sun, a Scorpio moon, a Scorpio rising, you have a tendency to get caught up in your mind space sometimes. Like you'll get something in your head and it'll be hard to let it go. It's really bad for Scorpio suns more than it is for moon and rising. And so that's what we're seeing here with that Nine of Swords. It's almost like there's something that the two of you have said in the past. The two of you have had some sort of interaction in the past with the Seven of Wands, in which your Scorpio felt that they had to defend themselves verbally. And therefore, there's this fear about, well, will this happen again? So it's almost like, whenever we have an argument, a disagreement, or a falling out with somebody, it always takes two. It's never just one person. It always takes two people. And so, we have to look within first and take accountability for our own actions. And I'm really not seeing your Scorpio doing that. With that Seven of Wands, they're still in a defensive position, or they were recently anyway, in a defensive position. Now where they are at, we have this beautiful energy of the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is a nostalgic energy. It's wanting to kind of leave the past in the past and have a beautiful, beautiful future up ahead. And the interesting part is the deck that I chose for you, the Ace of Swords, has an eagle on it. Does not belong on that card. Let me repeat that. The eagle does not belong on that card, but the eagle has landed on this particular spread of yours, and eagles are a sign of Scorpio. So the beautiful aspect when we think of Scorpios, right? You have three different birds that are very, very connected to you. I'm doing a longer one here at the moment. I'm giving you a little bit of background, Mariella, because I think it'll help you. So you have three different birds that are strongly connected to you. You have the raven, you have the phoenix, and then you have this wonderful eagle. Well, the raven brings about a sense of rebirth, death, burial, resurrection, the whole 9 yards. Ravens are about rebirth. Ravens are awesome. I love them. You guys know this about me already. The phoenix is that rebirth. It's that transformation after that rebirth. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Scorpio coming out of a difficult situation and coming out victorious in some way, changed in some way. The eagle is a Scorpio that's gone through the death, burial, and resurrection, gone through the phoenix rising, and they're sitting up in this high place where the eagle can see everything up ahead. The eagle can kind of soar at its own pace, its own heights, and it can soar at heights that are quite amazing for a bird. And so that's the evolved Scorpio. So right here at the center of your entire spread, we have an evolved Scorpio, which tells me that your husband has gone through some sort of change and transformation. Directly above that, they have the Emperor. And the Emperor is also an evolved Scorpio. So we have two cards of the fact that your Scorpio has gone through a massive change, has come out of a difficult trial, and is now, soaring up in the clouds, kind of seeing his way forward. So this is beautiful. And it looks like that fearful energy that he was hanging on to from the past is also kaput. It's gone. It's being released. Now we have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to send Tank over there to take a couple more cards here in just a moment. Not quite yet, Tank. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, I feel that because we have two water signs there, one will be you and one will be your person. And so the Page of Cups is sort of like, well, you know, let's communicate on a low level. You know, I care about you. I hope that you are doing well. It's good to talk to you, you know. Maybe a little bit of flirtation. Oh, you're looking pretty hot today, Mariella, you know, but not like anything really deep. It's just kind of surface level junk, right? And then the Knight is kind of like, oh my goodness, you're my person. I miss you so much. I just need to see you. I need to be with you, blah, blah, blah. You know, the Knight is like super romantic and super charming. And then we have the Ace of Cups there at the bottom. And the Ace of Cups there at the bottom, I do believe, is the potential for a new beginning between you and your Scorpio. Now, the Ace of Cups could also be the two of you going your own way. We have two aces in there, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords is the epiphany after going through a transformation. But that Ace of Cups, it could be either you or it could be somebody else. So I'm going to send Tank on over there to get the Lenormand deck and just to take a couple cards from the Lenormand deck for me, please. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Well, that was a long explanation, wasn't it? Y'all Scorpios, you know I love y'all. You know I adore y'all. So we just got to give y'all a little bit of an extra boost of info about Scorpios. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Hello, Rosalina. Hello, Kristen. Kimber, the reason you're confused on the setup is I cannot shuffle. So for those of you that missed my video a long time ago explaining I was going to be away for a little bit, I have an injury I'm dealing with. I'm not going to be speaking of it here online, but unfortunately it is preventing me from shuffling. And tonight I'm in a lot of pain. So we're going to do a shorter video tonight. But as a result of this, in order to keep the channel going, in order to keep content coming to you all, in order to, you know, deliver the mini reads that I told you guys I would deliver here in May, and in order to continue to do personal readings, I needed to hire my son. So that's why we have a whole new setup. It's a lot different. And thank you so much for your patience. Hopefully things will be back to normal soon, unless y'all like this setup, and then we'll just keep Tank around for a while because I think he's doing a marvelous job. All right, so Tank, you've shuffled those Lenormands. I'd like for you to please take 3 cards on that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is in the bottom. Third, yes, thank you. And we have the Mask, beautiful. The Gate, beautiful. And the Tulips. Okay, so Mariella, if you and your Scorpio remove the masks, release the fear, and find forgiveness, there's an opportunity for the two of you to resolve this. And it looks like there's an opportunity for the two of you to have a very romantic discussion, one, you know, that comes from a lot of love, and the two of you will be able to determine what you want to do from there, because that looks really beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. All right, my dear, love and light to you. Big hug from Kimmy. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. That looks really good. All right. Fusion. All right, let's see what Spirit Guide Andy wants Fusion to know. All right, Tank, you're connected to Fusion. Which deck do you want to use for Fusion?
Do we do Gilded? Is that right?
Go ahead. You're going to focus on what his spirit guide wants him to know. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Leames.
Fusion, I just had this silly idea in my head that I think you'll appreciate. Apex Legends Tarot. There's going to be a third party, and then there's going to be another third party.
All right.
And then another one after that.
Okay, focus on what his spirit guide wants him to know, not on third parties, or else we'll get crazy cards. All right. What does Fusion Spirit Guide want him to know? We're going to do a 333, and then I'm going to have you take a red wisdom of the oracle while I read them. Okay? All right. I hope these cards will pop on the black too. Ah, they don't. All right. So King of Swords.
The Tower.
The Tower. King of Cups. Queen of Wands. 10 of Coins. 6 of Swords. The Sun. The Ace of Wands.
And the 6 of Coins. Which maybe
6 of Coins. And what's on the bottom?
Queen of Coins.
Queen of Coins. Fusion, did you meet somebody? I don't know why, but this feels like somebody else's energy. It does not feel like your twins. Did you meet somebody new? Let me look. I'm watching chat. Did you meet somebody new? Because it kind of looks like somebody new. If not, we won't go there. Oh, Lioness, thank you so very much. I appreciate it, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. Have a lovely night. I love the little doggy. So Fusion, with take a red wisdom of the oracle cards, please, son.
Red wisdom of the oracle.
You don't know, maybe. You're not saying, are you? Okay. So if you have not, Fusion, you may be meeting somebody in the very near future, because we have the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Wands. You know, Queen of Wands is an energy of somebody who's you've got a very strong chemistry with, somebody that you're very attracted to, right? You're showing up as the 2 kings. You're showing up as the fixed energy of those 2 kings, right? Both of those kings have fixed energy. We have the fixed energy of Aquarius and the fixed energy of Scorpio. So the fixed energy of Aquarius is, you know, trying to figure out what to do about this person. Now, it could be trying to figure out what to do about your twin, but for some reason, I'm feeling like this is somebody else. So if it's not, it's just your twin, it's fine, go with it. But I'm feeling somebody else. And if you haven't met this person yet, you will soon. Because right at the center of everything, you have the 10 of Coins. And the 10 of Coins can be commitment, right? The 10 of Coins can also be financial success. Oh, that's what we got going on. Okay. Okay. So the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Coins, and the 6 of Swords. There's somebody that you need to learn from in order to bring in financial success, is what I'm seeing, actually. So if that's romantic, you have the potential to move something forward in a beautiful way. We have the Ace of Wands, super creative, really fantastic energy. 6 of Swords, moving forward in a very calm and peaceful manner, especially keeping your, you know, emotions in check with that King of Cups. See, I feel that Tower is the element of surprise. Like, surprise, you just met somebody you didn't think you could leave your twin behind. That sort of surprise. Or surprise, here's a beautiful creative endeavor you could get involved in to bring in financial income. Or surprise, you found somebody that you can emulate and learn from and get creative ideas from in order to bring about financial success. So the Tower feels like it's more of kind of like a shock and surprise sort of energy, and less of a, you know, knock down, tear down, drag out, everything's going to hell sort of card, you know. I mean, it feels more like the element of surprise, especially because it's so positively impacted by all the cards that are surrounding it. It just looks like it's in a really good position. We do have this 2 6s at the very end of your spread, which indicate a need for balance in your life. Need for balance of the mind as well as balance with regards to work, career, and your finances. Clean it up. Okay.
Also, real quick, Lioness, thank you for the $4 super chat. Appreciate it.
Oh, I did say thank you to Lioness.
I'm throwing my thanks in too, though.
Lioness knows I adore her. So with clean it up, there's something that you're probably going to have to let go of. But I think what you're having to let go of, Fusion, is any kind of mental worries, any kind of struggles there, because we have that Six of Swords, moving forward, leaving them behind. It's possible if you're looking at finances, like let's say this is financial, because it feels like it could be either or. If it's financial in nature, that Six of Coins indicates that you may be applying for a loan, or you may be seeking somebody's help to either buy some equipment. For some reason, I'm getting equipment, buy some equipment, or, take care of some other aspect of building a financial, passive income or active income. Ultimately, though, I think Spirit is saying, you know what, get your emotions in check, get your thoughts in check, because you have something beautiful coming up very, very, very soon, and you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Like I said, it could be love, or it could be financial, or it could be both. They may be tied together. Sometimes you meet somebody and if your astrological chart and their astrological chart has a very good placement, it is possible that if that positive placement brings about, financial income, or, good luck with regards to finances and wealth, then the two of you could be doing very well in the future if this is somebody new. So just keep that in mind, because it looks like it's kind of a combination of both. And I think if you haven't met this person, Fusion, you're kind of keeping it to yourself. If you have met this person, I think it'll be somebody coming up in the very near future. So do keep an eye out for that, okay? Good luck to you, Fusion. Keisha, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate that. Feel better, Kimmy. Thanks for that positive light, for being that positive light. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate it, Keisha. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Nikki. Hello, Giselle. Hey, Nikki, welcome back. You've been back a lot lately. Thank you. Very happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see who's up next.
We have Francisco.
Francisco.
I don't get many chances to roll my R's. It's a skill that I practiced while studying Italian in college that I just don't get to use anymore.
Wait a minute. I'm reading Francisco's question. Hold on. Francisco, this is pretty awesome. I think we saw this coming, though, didn't we? Like, I'm pretty sure we saw this coming in the cards in the VIP one, which was very cool. Is it moving in a positive direction? All right. Tank, let's go with the bigger deck. Grand Lux. Grand Lux. All right. Focus on Francisco and his Capricorn. All right, everybody. Let me greet everybody so you're not sitting here in silence staring at me. All right. So how is everybody? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing wonderful? Hopefully y'all are doing fabulous. All right. Hey, you guys, those of you that have seen the where we have me and in one window or one box, and then the spread in the second box. What do you think of that for the recorded videos, the pre-recorded videos? Do you like that or do you not? Let me know. Not that we can change it right now. We're stuck with it right now, but just for future reference. Hello, Claudia. All right, Tanker, are you ready?
After I pick up the card I just dropped. Yes.
Which card did you drop? Because it might be important.
It was the bottom of the deck. It was 9 of Wands.
Okay, so you just dropped it from the bottom. Gotcha.
Yeah, it just slipped.
Okay, go ahead and cut the deck.
Okay.
Thank you. And do 333.
Okey-doke, we have the Queen of Coins.
Queen of Coins. It's Capricorn energy. Two of coins. That's Capricorn energy. Four of Wands. Love it. Love it. 6 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords. The King of Coins. The High Priestess. And I can't see that one.
The Hanging Man.
Okay, and what's on the bottom of the deck?
New bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords.
3 of Swords. Okay, so that's the old energy. 3 of Swords is the old energy. Tank, go ahead and grab a Romance Angels on this for Francisco, please. Okay, this looks absolutely fantastic, Francisco. I mean, we've got the King and Queen of Coins. So the both of you are very invested in each other, invested in the connection, invested in going the long haul, invested in putting in the work, come good days or bad days. You know, I mean, you need somebody who's going to invest in you in the difficult days as well as the positive days, you know? So both of you are invested in working through any difficulties as well as enjoying all the beautiful moments that you have up ahead. You're also reliving a little bit of the past too. The two of you are, you know, willing to let bygones be bygones. Any difficulties the two of you have had in the past, you're willing to let those go. Son, what is that?
Unrequited Love.
Unrequited Love. That's an old card. Can you reshuffle? That doesn't match our deck. It doesn't match the cards that came out anyway. Maybe give it two regular shuffles, 2 side shuffles. Sometimes that happens, you know. Sometimes we kind of we're directed to pull up past energy. So that may be what especially since I was talking about past energy, which is why I stopped talking. We'll look at that past energy here in just a second. Deception. Okay, that's good. So everybody's like, why is deception good? Why is deception good? It means that 2 people are pulling off the mask and allowing themselves to express their love. They're allowing each other to express how they feel rather than hiding how they feel, rather than hiding behind some difficulties of the past. So that's beautiful. Now, what we have with that 6 of Cups is I feel that the 2 of you are reliving aspects of the past. Now, maybe one of the 2 of you felt like there was unrequited love in the past, and that's why things ended. Sometimes that happens when, you know, people choose to change their behavior or not put in an effort suddenly. You know, sometimes people can mistake something else going on in people's lives for the fact that the other person doesn't care, right? So that could have been a past energy, but that six of Cups tells me you guys are leaving all the difficulties in the past. You're not taking them into the future, which is beautiful. 2 of Coins, Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. You know, I feel that the 2 of you are very intuitively connected, right? I do feel that the secret that is coming out here is the fact that the 2 of you have always loved each other. You never stopped loving each other, even when the 2 of you were not together. And that 2 of Coins is, you know, it may have felt a little bit unclear, uncertain, but the 2 of you have chose each other with that Ace of Cups. And so that's beautiful. 4 of Wands is amazing. 4 of Wands is elevating the state of a connection to a new level. So in this case, the 2 of you choosing to work things out and see where it goes. absolutely beautiful. It's harmony, it's gratitude, it's a fabulous energy. And then the Ace of Swords is in, and along with that Ace of Cups is the two of you having that discussion about moving forward together. Now, you have the Hangman here, and I think that it's a little bit of a warning and something super important for both you and your person to be aware of. There is the potential for the two of you to fall into an old pattern if you're not careful. And the Hangman is saying, make sure you try to look at things from other perspectives before the two of you react, before the two of you communicate about any difficulties that come up in a typical relationship up ahead. But ultimately, I see happiness, I see harmony, I see love, I see this absolutely fantastic soulmate love here. I see two people who want to be together, two people who are willing to put in the work and effort, two people who are choosing each other. It looks absolutely amazing. I wish you well. Love and light to you. Good luck to you. Please keep me posted. I like it. Looks good, Francisco. I wish you well. Hello, Sophia.
And the next one's a double question, so give me a second to send it to you.
Okay.
We're doing Liz next.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Here's the first one. And wait, hold on. Okay, it's two different questions. Look the same for half a second.
Okay.
Here is
Just a
the
minute.
second.
Okay, gotcha. All righty. Liz, are you already logged in, my dear? Yeah, if you got a confirmation, Sophia, you should be fine. If you got a confirmation for the 13th, it should be fine. Oh, we have 17 people logged in. 17 is my lucky number. I love it. How awesome.
Hold on, we lost the iPhone.
Uh-oh.
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 Battery went low.
That sometimes happens. We are in a live stream after all. Is the 14th is still open, but the 13th isn't? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had to, my wrist is really bothering me tonight, y'all. I'm in a lot of pain. So we're doing a short stream tonight as a result of that. I can read, it's just, I can't go a very long time. So we're doing shorter.
All right, am I unmuted right now?
You're muted on the iPhone, yes.
Okay, I'm muted on the iPhone, but you can hear me. Cool.
Yeah. Isn't that chair like totally killer, Tank?
Huh?
That's like such a gaming chair. I love it.
Right? And it's like the cheapest one at Staples too, and it was better than just about anything they had.
It looks fabulous. I love it.
Oh, we got another super chat from Livia G.
Livia, thank you.
Looks like she had a question.
Oh, she put it through as a question. Livia, we typically only do registration here. We don't do Snapchats. Unfortunately, it's our only way to keep track of the questions. And I think we're sold out right now, as a matter of fact. Let me go check. Yeah, we are. All right. Oh, there's Liz. Hello, Liz. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. look at your mama.
Yes.
All right. So
I should
We need
probably
to
look
focus.
right here so it looks like I'm looking at you. Or you
yeah,
want me to look
yeah,
at you on the screen?
yeah.
These are two different things.
Look at the TV screen. So here's the thing. So we just had a minor interruption. So we need to refocus energy wise. So look at your mama. I think we're refocused. Hello.
Hello.
We're good. We're good. We're good. So we're gonna go read for Liz now.
Okay. Which deck do you want for this one?
I'd actually like to add a little bit to Liz's questions beyond her questions. So if you could get the Whispers of Love.
Yes.
Because I know we looked at this person yesterday, but I'm feeling like there's another card that needs to come out of that deck.
Okay, so you want me to start with this one?
Yes, please. Just one card. Shuffle it once and then side shuffle it twice. And then I want you to take the top card.
We have forgiveness.
All right. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute. Thank you, son. You can just take the rest of the deck away. And so we're gonna leave that card. And we're gonna work on timing right now. So for timing, I would like the Gilded, please. The Gilded deck, sweetie.
I had that a minute ago. It's hiding on top of one of the apps.
Do you guys like the black background? I mean, I know we still can't see the full detail of the card, you know, it is what it is, but it kind of gives it a little bit more depth, I think. All right, so I want you to focus on the first question. We want to know when they're going to be spending time together on a more frequent basis. So you're going to shuffle twice and then side shuffle 4 times is what I'm told. And then you're going to split the deck. We're going to split the deck for this one. Oh, you like the background? Cool. I knew you would, Keisha, the skulls. Okay, and take the top card for our timing card.
Hanging Man.
Ooh, oh, right. That's a long way off. Okay, can you take 3 cards underneath that on that side?
So like that.
Yep, yep.
Okay. 3 of Wands.
Okay.
The 9 of Cups.
Why don't you put the 6 of Wands underneath those 2 cards?
Wait, so like.
Yep. And then for the second question, shuffle twice, side shuffle 3 times. And we are specifically looking on when he's going to be more expressive with his emotions, the Sagittarius.
So that's twice, 3 times.
I've got some unusual advice for you here in a minute, Liz, because one of the cards has advice with it. So it's not advice from me, it's advice from the card that I think is going to help you on that first question. And what's that card?
The Fool.
The Fool. Okay, put that off to the other side of that forgiveness card, and then take 3 cards like the other side too.
8 of Swords. The Queen of Swords, and the Empress.
Okay. And if you could, you know how I'm OCD about my cards, if you could move those over so I could see the forgiveness card too and just kind of match the opposing side, that would be fantastic. Thank you. And the same with the Empress down underneath that. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. It's great to have someone understand that I need things just so. I'm not really OCD. It's just I'm that way over my cards. For me, it's gaining the energy while touching the cards and moving the cards around. So the interesting thing about these two cards, Liz, is that they are a very long way off. A very long way off. The Hanging Man is Pisces energy. That's next year. The Fool is Aries, but it can also be Aquarius because that card is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus rules Aquarius. So we're still looking at January of next year for those two cards. So that tells me that Spirit is giving us advice on how to speed up those timeframes with these two cards, or with the cards that I felt guided to take with it. First of all, I felt guided to take that Whispers of Love card, and we got forgiveness. If that's not an issue for you now, it will be coming up. So it's more of kind of a knowledge that there's going to be something that you're not going to be happy with, or that is going to make you feel uncomfortable. And you're going to have to find forgiveness within your heart in order for the two of you to move forward in a more peaceful manner. And it may be a situation in which your person doesn't deserve your forgiveness, or you don't feel that they deserve your forgiveness, but yet you're being guided to show them unconditional love, you know? So it'll be something similar to that, something a little bit overwhelming. If there's something you need to forgive them for now, try to work on that, because that seems to be like that hinge point. Like if we were to look at the way I had Tank lay out these cards, it's almost like, I can't do it with both hands, but it's almost like, you know, one side opens this way, one side opens that way, almost like the hinge of a book, right? And so the hinge of the book, the story of your relationship, is forgiveness. The foundation needs to include forgiveness. Now, on that side of the togetherness, like how far off that is, where the two of you will be spending more time together. Right now in the current state, we're seeing the sign of Pisces. That's a long ass way. It's very long. So below that, we have some really great cards that kind of give you a little bit of insight into Sagittarius. None of those cards are actually Sagittarius, though, which is what I find to be interesting. So our Three of Wands is often a card of wanderlust. Now, we always talk about, you know, waiting for our ships to come in, yada, yada. You know, it's general readings. So when we do general readings, we do general answers. But at its very core, the Three of Wands is about wanderlust. It's about wanting to move forward in some direction, wanting to, you know, take some sort of new adventure, but hey, you're having to wait on something. Sagittarians are connected to the ninth house, right? And the ninth house is often about travel. That's one of the many things that the ninth house rules. And so I think what we're seeing here is, if you can appeal to your Sagittarians' desire for wanderlust, desire to kind of experience the adventure of life, and to bring about that sense of happiness and contentment and excitement about starting something new together, going somewhere new together, experiencing somewhere new together. Then with that Six of Wands, we have that admiration, that desire to be with one another, placing you on a pedestal because, oh my goodness, you have them, you know, exactly what they like and who they are, you know. So I think that's the advice that we're getting there with regards to spending time together. Now, with regards to your Sagittarius opening up more, we have the Fool. The Fool is timing card, right? Thank goodness it's a timing card, because I don't like it as a standard card if we're kind of dealing with somebody who's got waffly emotions, because the Fool can be an energy of somebody who just wants to have fun and nothing more, but it's a timing card, so we can ignore that aspect. We do see with the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords there underneath that, and forgiveness. The Queen of Swords with that Eight of Swords, it's possible that either you or the Sagittarius may deal with a little bit of insecurity issues, which may make either you or the Sagittarius very defensive, very, quick to react, quick to speak your mind, and be a little bit overwhelming. So you're going to have to be careful of that if that's you. If that's you, definitely work on your solar plexus chakra. If it's your Sag, you're going to have to be extra patient. Now, we have the Empress there as well. That's all about unconditional love also. But the Empress is about cycles of life, cycles of nature, new beginnings. What I see is happening over here is the Sag needs to feel that it's a safe place to communicate with you. And with that 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Sag doesn't feel like it's a safe place to open up their emotions yet. Does that mean that they don't want to? No, not at all. Does that mean that you are a very difficult person? No, not at all. This all could be an energy of, a situation they dealt with in the past with another person that's interfering with your existing connection. But either way, the Sag needs to feel like it's a safe place to communicate. So you need to provide the Sag with that safe zone where the things that the Sag may say is not going to affect you in a way that would bring about a defensive energy or bring about a feeling like, okay, I can't open up and ever express how I feel because every time I do, I hurt her feelings, or every time I do, she gets mad or something like that. I think it's very likely an energy they experienced once before. And so now you're having to deal with the aftermath of whatever occurred in the past. So you can speed up those 2 time frames by keeping those things in mind that came along with those cards. And if you can keep those things in mind, you can speed up those time frames to sooner than the Hangman and the Aries energy. Does that make sense? Boy, I went long. Sorry about that, my dear. That's what the cards are saying. So I wish you well. Love and light to you, Liz. Just keep those things in mind, and I think that's going to speed up your time frames a lot. If that makes sense.
You're not doing Reiki this month, right? With
not with my hands. No, I can't. Did somebody ask?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just wanted to make sure I was giving them the right answer.
Yeah, Melissa, I don't know when I'll be able to. I don't have a treatment plan yet on my wrist, so I'm not sure how long I'll be dealing with the brace or what comes next. And so as soon as I know something, I'll let you know. But unfortunately, that's my Reiki hand. So kind of in a place of being on hold there.
Let's see, we've got one more slot left and 3 questions currently lined up, I believe. We just finished
no,
this,
there's no more slots left. I just checked, they're all gone. Did you miss somebody?
I think there might have been one that might have been pending that didn't go. I show 9 sold right now.
You show 9 sold. Well, who was the pending one?
Oh.
Do you know?
I can't see that on my end. The only way I can see something is if it's after. So right now we've got Rosalina lined up, then Sophia, then
all right. Y'all stay right there. Entertain, Tank. I'll check.
Okay, how am I entertaining? How are you doing tonight? I once again do not have a comedy act lined up, and most of my comedy is not permittable for this channel. So how y'all doing tonight?
Now remember, we're on 20-second delay, so.
Yeah, as I realize, as I'm like trying to be like hyped up and engaging, and it's like Zoom is so slow on the delay.
Yeah, it's 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's wild. That's Zoom though, I guess.
Okay, so I have Sophia, and then there's the one after that.
Is it still closed?
Yeah, I don't see another one either.
Let me try refreshing my thing. Maybe it's something.
Yeah, just refresh your screen. Maybe it's there.
Because it says 9 of 10.
That's weird because when I went up there, it wouldn't let me order one. So somebody may be pending. All right. Is anybody pending? Is anybody waiting that we have not gotten yet? We have Rosalina is up next, and then we have Sophia, and then we have another one after that. Who's after that? Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it. I appreciate it tremendously. Hello, Eggs World.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs World, there's a link in the description box. I think our questions are closed for tonight, but we'll be doing them again tomorrow night if you want to get a mini read for tomorrow night.
That's a good thing I already sent you Rosalina's because Wix is being slow right now.
That's okay. I'll check on my side while you go pick up those cards and get us rolling to the next one.
All right.
To Rosalina's, okay?
Nope.
Because I've got super fast fiber over here.
Meanwhile, I am running on like.
Oh, I see 9 as well. That's so interesting.
Let's be honest, Spectrum is the new dial-up. I'm surprised that I don't hear like screeching 8-bit phone sounds every time that I boot up the web page. Okay, and this one was with the...
That is so interesting, son. It says sold out, but somebody must have it open in their, they must have a cart open. We have somebody on Friday. I'll add one more. That way we have one more. All right, there's one more. Whoever wants it can nab it. All righty. So Tank, for Rosalina, let me look at her question and then I'll tell you which deck I want to do. Will there be reconciliation? All right. So for this one, I want to use the Gilded and also the Romance. Well, do the Romance Angels first.
Pink deck.
Yep. Grant me 6 cards from the Romance Angels. Thank you. Thank you. I just love those little the little skulls on that. That's so cool. All right, 6 cards.
Okay, we have calling in your soulmate.
Okay.
Romantic feelings.
Put them in the line, please. Thank you.
Express your love.
Okay.
Past life relationship.
Okay.
Religious factors.
Okay.
And children.
And on the bottom of the deck?
Is it safe for you to love?
Okay. And now take the Gilded and give me 6 cards on top of those.
Okay.
All right. So it's interesting. It's almost like, Rosalina, one of the two of you needs to express how you're feeling. Now, as far as whether or not that will make a difference, we'll see here in just a minute, but it still looks like it needs to be said, if that makes any sense. There's an energy of it needing to be said. There's an energy of it needing to be expressed. And so for Lou got the lucky last question. So for these particular cards, we also see that there are some trials in the way, right? If you have children, there's a focus on children. If you don't have children, it doesn't mean that there's a focus on children. It could just be your inner child, that sort of thing. Oh, I love it. The Empress out there. Okay, good. Okay, and do me a favor and take 3 more underneath that, where the rest, no, underneath the 6 cards, underneath the 6 romance angels.
Down here?
Yep. Okay. Thank you. So Rosalina, with the cards that I have now, with that 4 of Cups and calling in your soulmate underneath that, I see that the energy that we have there is you trying to call your person towards reconciling, towards, moving forward together, right? And then we have the Hangman with romantic feelings. It's almost like you're wondering, does your person still care for you? Does your person still love you? Do you still love them? There's a need to kind of take a step back and look at things from a different perspective, maybe feeling it from the heart space rather than knowing it from the mind space or from verbal communication, right? Following that, we have the Empress, which I love, and express your love. So we'll get to that in just a minute. We'll talk about that in a second. With past life relationship and the Knight of Swords, I really feel like that is Spirit's way of bringing us back to something that may have happened in the past, something that took a long time to come to, a decision about what to do. And because we have that Knight up on top of that ravine going, oh gosh, like how do I get across the ravine here? And perhaps what Spirit is saying is take a look at what happened before between the 2 of you, maybe whatever the catalyst was, right? And in that space, look at whatever that catalyst was and look at the possibilities of how to get ahead, how to get past it. Because it's almost like Spirit is guiding you to look back at something that has happened previously in the past. Now, religious factors with the 9 of Coins indicates to me that you and your spouse are not on the same page, either emotionally or in your thoughts. The 2 of you are on an entirely different page. One of you wants to be alone by themselves, and the other wants constant connection. So you're going to have to find a balance there to bring about a sense of renewing the love that the 2 of you have, which I see is possible down at the bottom. Now we have the 4 of Swords and the Children card. Once again, if you have children, there's a focus on taking a break and spending time with your children. If you do not have children, then it's more or less saying take a break and nurture that inner child. Find some things that are fun, that are going to make you happy. Now, let's go back up. The Empress with express your love tells me that, you're going to need to be super patient with your person, but there is an opportunity to have a fresh new start with your person. Because the Empress is about a new cycle in love. It's about a new cycle in life, a new cycle in wealth, a new cycle in general. And it's usually a happy, loving, beautiful energy that's coming about. And so Spirit is saying, be this lovely, nurturing force, but not smothering, right? Because the Empress there doesn't need to smother somebody, but be that nice, nurturing force. Be that force of encouragement, that force of support and love, and express how you're feeling without expectation, right? So important. If you express your feelings, you cannot have an expectation of hearing something in response, because the moment you place an expectation on a response to expressing how you feel, or on a response to, opening up and being vulnerable, then you're actually not giving that gift of vulnerability, giving that gift of love, right? You're expecting something in return. You're taking. And so it's super important that when you do express yourself, do it without expectation, okay? and that will have a more positive outcome. Now we do see the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I see a potential for change, a potential for the two of you to come back to a point of strong emotional connection, to come back to a point of mutual admiration, mutual love, and to come back to a point of restarting your connection if the two of you choose to do so. But it is going to require you to make some adjustments, because only you can change you, right? You can't change a person. Not saying that you're doing anything wrong, just saying that sometimes it takes one person to make an adjustment and two people benefit. Does that make sense? So I see it as possible. You just have to make some adjustments. Love and light to you, my dear. I wish you well. Keep me posted. You know I like to hear about how y'all are doing. Hopefully that all made sense to you. Hopefully. Oh, Margarita, welcome to VIP. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to have some VIP videos up tomorrow, which will be great. Hello, Mac. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Hello, Charles. Hello, Chris. Hello, Lou. You're very welcome, Rosalina. I wish you well. All right, who's next? I think it's Sophia. Sophia. I love that name. Sophia. Sagittarius, Sun, Taurus, rising, Capricorn. All right, so we are looking at the Taurus Sun's feelings towards Sophia. And let's see. Okay, we got it. So, Tank, you've already seen the message or the question. So we're going to focus on the Taurus Sun's feelings towards her. I'm really feeling Grand Lux. Yeah, it's so funny. You went for Grand Lux, and that's what I was feeling.
I've noticed you like this one for the ones that favor relationships.
My son has me figured out.
A lot of the career ones, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
All right. 333 for me, please. Taurus Sun's feelings for Sophia. The Sun? I can't see it.
Ten of Swords.
10 of Swords. 8 of Wands.
Yep, 8 of Wands, 4 of Coins, 8 of Coins. The Hierophant.
4 of Wands. Oh, the Hierophant. Okay, cool.
The 10 of Wands, the Death card, and the 6 of Coins.
All right, I need one more on that row. Make that 2 more on that row.
Then we got the Queen of Coins.
Okay.
And Lovers.
All right. Okay, cool. So Sophia, I'm not sure with the Queen of Coins and the Lovers coming out last, where I felt like I needed two additional cards. I'm not sure if this person is married or in a long-term relationship, but it is possible. So I need to note that first off before we discuss any of the other cards. If you know for a fact that this person is not in a relationship, not in, not married, then what we see with that Queen of Coins is we see that this person has a very deep admiration for you. They see you as stable. They see you as committed to, various things in your life, and also having achieved a level of success in some area of your life as well. There's great admiration there. And so I see that this person is, a little bit conflicted about communication, it seems. There's an essence of this Taurus that wants to kind of dash forward and communicate. And I'm not sure, what your current communication style is with this person. But Tauruses, sometimes they can get a little clingy, but at the same time, they also need to kind of take a step back. So it's like they want to dive forward, but yet they also want to hold back. And so we have an energy here where this Taurus is feeling this desire to communicate frequently with you. Now, does he or does he not? I don't know. I would say not, based on the fact that we have the Ten of Swords there as well. It seems to be more of kind of an internal awareness of the desire to communicate. Like he may go to type you a text and then, delete it, or an email and delete it, something like that, some sort of form of communication, and then delete it, retype it, delete it, that sort of energy. It's a back and forth energy there. But with the Sun, I do see a great deal of happiness when he does receive communication from you or when he reaches out. Now, we see this energy, this strong focus on work, right? A work connection, perhaps, with the Eight of Coins there in the center. But that Four of Coins does tell me that this person is not willing to open up about how they're feeling at all. They're kind of holding it back. It's more of a feeling that, will this affect my work in some way, right? Four of Coins to the Eight of Coins. Will communicating, reaching out and expressing how I feel also affect me in the workplace? Will it affect, my daily routine? Will it affect how, I'm able to go about my daily routine? Now, there's also a little bit of a fear of rejection here as well. So it's like, well, if I'm rejected by Sophia, then what? Then what happens? Then, what will happen with regards to how people view me? So this person is very focused on their presentation to others, how they are perceived and viewed by others. With that Hierophant there, though, this person does have a desire to get to know you more and possibly move into something a little bit deeper. And so seeing this Eight of Wands, this happy energy, this Hierophant energy, I feel that there's a strong focus on the fact that you would make a great potential mate, especially with the Queen of Coins also coming out. So, this person sees you as having that potential to be a really great girlfriend or, further down the road, What's the card next to the Death card? I'm having some trouble seeing it. Is that the Ten of Wands? I think we have light shining off of it.
To the left or right? Let's see. We got, Ten of Wands.
Both.
Ten of Wands to the left and Six of Coins. Do you want the two in the corner as well?
No, I got that.
Okay.
So with the Ten of Wands, the Death card, and the Six of Coins, it's like that for some reason this is causing him so much stress, right? Like it's causing this Taurus so much stress. With that Six of Coins, I feel like this person wants to ask you out on a date. Now, if you're at a distance or if you're, kind of in lockdown as a result of, the current state of the world, YouTube does not allow me to use the C word here. So, if you are on lockdown as a result of something like that, it's very possible that, it may be a simple phone call or, something where he can hear your voice or he can see you, maybe video chat, something like that. But with the Death card, I feel that, there's a change coming. There's a change in this connection coming up in the near future. The Lovers and the Queen of Coins, please be careful. Make sure that he's not involved with somebody else. There could be the potential that he's involved with somebody else. If that's not the case, the Lovers is just a recognition that the two of you have this kind of the kind of bond you develop instantaneously, but you're not really too sure why, right? Where you feel this really strong connection to somebody, this strong passion for somebody, this strong emotional connection, physical connection, etc. but it's kind of unclear as to why did you develop this quick connection when maybe it doesn't make sense. So I do see that this person has a desire to get to know you more and to potentially see where this goes over the long haul. As far as emotions, though, I'm not really seeing emotions. It's more of an energy of excitement with regards to the connection and a knowledge that it's something that he can't quite put his fingers on, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm seeing there. Tank, go ahead and take romance angels on that, and then we'll move on to the next question. Hopefully that made sense, Sophia. Hello, Mystic Rose. He's single. Okay, great. Good, good, good. Then that Queen of Coins is you. I like that. I really like that, because the Queen of Coins is, you know, somebody who's already considering the long haul, right? They see you as stable. They see you as being that potential good partner. Oh, look at that, reconciliation. So I know you guys are not on the outs per se, but reconciliation could be actually seeing one another again. Does that make sense? So that looks like a really perfect card for this particular situation. So it looks fantastic. I like that. I like that a lot. Especially with the knowledge that he's single and sees you as the Queen of Coins. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, because he'll actually put the time and effort in to get to know you. So it looks good. I wish you well, my dear. Love and light to you. Big hug. Kiss, kiss. Keep me posted. I'm always saying that, but I really do want to hear from you guys. I really do. Taurus people go so slow. Not all of them, though, Lou. Not all of them. Not all of them. I've seen some Tauruses like dash forward. So not all. I did see it, Francisco, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I did sort of glance through it and read through it.
I sent you the next one, right?
Let me check.
It looks like their name.
Yes.
I don't know.
Celia.
If it's okay. I was way off. I was like thinking it was Italian.
No, it's Celia.
It sounds so simpler than what I heard in my head now.
It looks beautiful. All right, so we're looking at Celia and the Aries, Pisces and Aries. All right, so let's see. I'm thinking gilded.
Gilded?
Yeah.
Here it is. Sneaking off to the side.
You're very welcome, Sophia. And thank you for letting me know it resonated, because, you know, I know that Tank and I have this energetic connection and can pull these cards out, but hearing you guys say it, just like, it makes me so happy to hear that you guys see it as well. And so thank you so very much. All right. Celia and the Aries, Pisces, Aries. Is there a future here? Okay, so for here, I'm feeling it needs to be something other than the typical spread. Put one in the very center of the bandana, please. The next one crossing that.
Crossing it?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. King of Cups
The next,
and Nine of Cups.
The next one down underneath it at that skull.
Temperance.
And then the next one at the skull to your right.
Queen of Cups.
The top, and then to the left.
The Two of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles.
And give me 3 cards off to the side.
We have the Four of Swords, the Fool, and the Page of Coins.
4 of Swords, the Fool, and the Page of Coins. All right. Wow. Celia, this is so interesting. So I'm actually going to have Tank get the clarifying deck out and take 3 cards on that 9 of coins, because the nine of coins is an independent energy. It's a singles energy, right? And so, and it's surprising to me because we have a couple on the board. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We have a couple on the board, and we have the 9 of Cups, which is wishes, dreams, hopes, potentially coming to fruition. We have this beautiful energy of strong emotional connection between you and this Aries. And the 2 of Cups shows that beautiful soulmate connection as well. It's this fabulous, literally a fabulous connection. And then we have single. It's like, oh yeah, this connection is so fabulous. But yeah, one person's like, oh gosh, no, can't do it. Now let's see what we got over there.
2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, my dear. I don't know what stage the 2 of you are at. Let me look at this, because I would say you guys have been dating for a while, but an acquaintance, wow, so crazy. All right. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing 2 people who have deep, deep emotions for one another. 2 people who feel excited around one another. 2 people who have fun around one another. 2 people who emotionally are deeply connected. It's really absolutely magnificent. But we do have the Temperance card on the bottom. The Temperance card can show up when there's chaos all around, which, the state of the world right now, we have chaos all around everybody. So it could be, trying to gain balance in life in general. But yet, despite this really fantastic connection, despite the fact that the 2 of you get each other like nobody else gets each other, right? Despite all of that, there's an energy of remaining single with the 9 of coins and kind of doing your own thing and them doing their own thing. So what I'm seeing here is that whichever one of the 2 of you is sort of averse to moving towards a strong romantic connection, right? Whichever one of the 2 of you is averse to that is currently in a state of trying to figure out what to do, because there's actually a whole heck of a lot of love here. So if the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands, it's like, okay, I'm not sure I want this love because I like my independence. I like my freedom. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my freedom if I enter into this long-term committed relationship, or if I choose to enter into any kind of relationship with Celia. So I need to figure out what in the world do I do about this love, right? So there's this energy of confusion and assessing. So interesting part is like, you're Pisces. You can easily give this person their freedom if they will give you yours, right? You could easily have a situation here where 2 people can be interdependent, right? Where you don't need each other, but you're there for one another. And when the other person needs independent time, no problem, because Pisces like their independence as well, right? So it's a little bit shocking. You're kind of in this situation. Perhaps the Aries doesn't see it that way. Perhaps the Aries is having some trouble seeing that. Now, the 10 of Cups could just simply be pointing to you. If your birthday is between March the 10th and March the 21st, it could be that the Aries is trying to figure out, what do I do about Celia, right? Now, the 3 cards that we got off to the side was the Page of Coins, and what were the other 2? Son?
Ask me that again.
The Page of Coins, and what are the other 2 cards with it, please?
We've got the Fool and the 4 of Swords.
The Fool and the 4 of Swords. Okay. So with the Fool, the 4 of Swords, and the Page of Coins, I feel like there's going to be some movement here with the 2 of you. And that movement is, okay, do we come out of this space of really not acknowledging how we are together or how we feel about each other? Do we come out of that space and choose to take a leap of faith into something new, even if it's something small, right? Even if it's something small with the Page of Coins. So there is going to be a discussion coming up, think you need to wait for the Aries to initiate it, though. I like your connection. It has beautiful possibility here. King and Queen of Cups. You don't typically get that right out of the gate, right? You just don't. So, and then we have the 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So there's a mutual love and affection here. There's mutual emotional connection. There's a mutual strong emotional bond, but yet somebody fears losing their independence. And that's like, it's kind of sad because you don't kind of find this kind of bond that easily. A discussion about independence might be kind of important. Tank, do me a favor and take 2 romance angels on that, and then we'll close out that question because it has potential. It has potential, Celia. Absolutely has potential, but it's going to need to be on the Aries timing. Advice for Celia from the romance angels, please, Spirit. Advice for Celia from the romance angels regarding the Aries. Can y'all hear Bailey snoring? My dog is so loud. Very soon, let your friends help you. And give me one more. Let's make it 3 all the way across. And finances and career. Okay. So one of the 2 of you with that 9 of coins, I like this. Spirit just changed the entire ending message. The entire ending message, if we go to that 9 of coins, we have somebody who's working on their finances. And because they're working on their finances, it's a, what do I do about love right now? So there's a recognition of what the 2 of you have, or the potential that the 2 of you have, but that financial thing needs to be resolved first. So that looks really, really positive. You might need to get a little help from your friends, get by with a little help from your friends, but very soon a decision is going to be made on this. I like the energy that the 2 of you have. So remain positive, my dear. Speak it into existence, something positive and new. I wish you well. Love and light to you. Big hug from Kimmy. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. It looks good. It looks good. You just got to get past that 9 of coins. Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou. Whatever. Whatever, Lucy Lou. Your question is whatever. Celia, remain positive because we have new moon energy. So if you want to manifest movement with this person, keep it positive. Okay? I wish you well. You're very welcome. I think Lucy Lou is our last question of the night, everyone. Thank you for understanding. I needed to keep it short tonight, but we will be back tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right. So Lucy Lou said, whatever. What deck are you feeling for Lucy?
You want to do the Gilded?
That's fine. We can do the Gilded. Also do the Lenormand. I'm also feeling Lenormand, which was not what I asked you because I asked you about the tarot. I didn't ask you about the Lenormand. So add the Lenormand to it. Okay, first card is going to be the skull to the right in the middle, but make it upright, the other side. Yeah, make it upright. No, that's right, that's right, perfect. The next card is going to be slightly up towards the diagonal skull. And turn it diagonal.
Wait, like that?
Yep, trust me, trust your mama, right? Third one up at the upper skull, straight up and down. Next one at the next skull, diagonal. Next one at the other skull, upright. Bottom card on the bottom skull at the very bottom of the, no, very, very bottom. There's your Taurus. Look at that. Yeah. And then the very next card out, put in the middle and make it sideways. Okay. So interesting, Lou. Notice the 3 cards in the very top. 3 cards on the very top would be the headspace, right? So if we look at those 3 cards, we have the 7 of Wands, which is defensive energy. 5 of Swords, which is I have to win. I have to win an argument. It's also speaking your mind. That could cause about a problem with your Taurus. The Taurus is at the center of everything, at the bottom of everything. And then over there on the right, we have that 10 of Swords. So a lot of plagued with a lot of mental energy. Take the clarifying cards and take one on each of those 3 cards at the top. Now I see that the focus is on love with the 10 of Cups and happiness. Happiness with regards to your finances with the King of Coins down at the bottom. Happiness with regards to career, regards to family, with regards to friendships, with regards to love in general. But that 5 of Coins tells me that you're feeling either financially struggling or feeling a sense of loneliness, or perhaps both. Feeling a sense of disconnection from your twin flame, absolutely. Feeling a sense that you're kind of going about difficulties, without a support system, perhaps. Now, with the 7 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups. You may be wondering whether or not you should reach out to the Taurus or whether or not the Taurus is going to reach out to you. The Page of Cups has, I really feel like this is more you. You're the fish in the cup, right? Because the Page of Cups has the fish in the cup, and the fish is Pisces. Why do we have to be associated with fish? I mean, come on. Ugh. But, there's fish in the cup, and the fish is kind of like flopping around, right? And it's like that page is going, what the heck do I do about this fish that I caught, right? I caught this fish. Now, what in the world do I do with it? What do I do with the Pisces? I got the Pisces. Now, what do I do with it? And so with that 7 of Wands, it's kind of a holding on tight energy. I feel that if we're looking at that from your Taurus's perspective, right? Let's say this thing that's going on in the mind space is not you, it may be your twin, because your twin's down at the bottom, the foundation of everything. So it could be your twin's energy, especially with that focus on, the fish. And so that being the case, I feel that your twin is holding on tight to you, but doesn't know what to do, right? It's like, I know I could reach out to Lou before Lou jumps away and disappears on me. But, what do I do? I'm just going to hold on tight for right now and hold my position, hold my stance. Now, from your perspective, you're holding your position with regards to your thoughts, your opinions, your viewpoints on career, on love, on family, etc. So that's positive. The 9 of Coins up at the top there is underneath the 5 of Swords. And so I do feel that there's a strong focus on career. How do you get past difficulty that occurred in your previous career? How do you get past that in order to find something that's stable, in order to find something that will be financially rewarding? It seems to be tied to your twin in some way, because we have the twin down at the bottom. There seems to be a tie to that. It could just be that the tie to the twin is actually an energetic block for you, in the sense that you don't want to be parted from the twin, because the two of you, work together, right? So you may not want to be parted from the twin, and that could be blocking you. But there seems to be some sort of difficulty, some sort of strife associated with finances and career that needs to be overcome. Now, if you heard me talk about the King of Coins earlier, that King of Coins is badass. I love the King of Coins. King of Coins, overcomes anything that comes their way. And so, Lou, you very much have that warrior badass kind of energy to you, where you can overcome this difficulty. Maybe you just need the added boost and remembrance of the fact that you have that within you to overcome the career struggle, right? Over there with that hangman on the 10 of Swords, that's just entirely you being up in your head a little bit too much, needing to look at things in a new way, but being up in your head. In the center of everything, we have the Page of Swords. So there is some sort of communication that's going to be coming in the very near future. I'm going to have take a card on when. There's some sort of communication that's going to be coming up in the near future that's going to resolve all of this difficult energy of the mind space and give you that added strength of the King of Coins to kind of take charge of different aspects of your life. I almost called you Teeth. Tank, Keith, could you please use the big deck?
Big deck, the
Grand Lux to get a timing card. I think if you tap into the energy of your twin, because your twin is a Taurus, right? If you tap into that energy of your twin, it may give you an added boost with regards to career. There seems to be a focus on career here more than anything else, I believe. But it's also a focus on your inner workings, the things that are going on in your mind space. They may also be going on in your twins. And as such, you may be getting like a double whammy of that energy. Because when both twins are going through a struggle, the struggle feels, really gigantic. So, timing card. The Emperor. So they didn't give us a timing card. They just pointed to your twin. Okay, so your twin is really integral to, your movement forward. If you have the opportunity to communicate with your twin, bounce ideas off of each other, that might be good. If you do not have that, ability, Lou, then Spirit is saying, okay, it's time for you to embody the divine masculine energy within you. Forget the twin for a little bit, right? Embody that divine masculine energy within you. Take the bull by the horns, right? And go after a new career. Go after a new job. There's like this focus on plan, execute, plan and execute, plan and execute around the detours. Plan and execute, jump over the hurdles, jump through the roadblocks, tear down the walls between you and the potential up ahead. So that looks pretty good, actually, my dear. Keith, I know we've already taken a few different decks, but could you also take a red wisdom of the Oracle for Luke, please? And then we're going to close out the question.
The wisdom of the Oracle is the red, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you.
That must be for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, every time I hear that, I never know. It could be tomorrow. It could be, somebody sending communication. It could be somebody ordering a personal reading in June, Okay.
1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bam.
Tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
In India.
Oh, oh. So, so Lou, I think you'll understand this. So I hate that card TikTok. I really do. um, so TikTok is obviously, if we're looking at divine timing, that's one thing. You know, I remember sending this song TikTok, and I didn't realize how in your face it was, and that wasn't my intention. You know, with sending the song, I just thought the song was kind of cool. It wasn't my intention for it to be combative, but it came out so combative. So every time that darn TikTok card comes out, I'm reminded of that horrible moment. So TikTok. So you know, I feel this is spirit saying, get a move on, making the plan and executing it. Tap into your twins energy, make the plan and execute. Quick. Got it? Love and light to you, Lou. I wish you well. Keep me posted. Oh my, yeah, I think both of you are struggling, because like my heart sank when I said that when both twins are going through a struggle, it can feel overwhelming. And then I literally felt my heart skip a beat on that. And so I think that you both are going through kind of a rough time, if that makes sense. Yeah, time flies by pretty quickly. Oh my goodness. I'm moving so soon. I'm running out of time. You're very welcome, my dear. Everyone, thank you so very much for being with us tonight. Those of you that were here, thank you so very much. We are done for the night, and we will see you again tomorrow night. Both Tank and I greatly appreciate your love, support, and encouragement. Thank you for embracing my son here on the channel during this difficult time for me. I really appreciate that. And for embracing the fact that we have had to make an adjustment. I recognize and I validate the fact that I know it's hard for you guys to see the cards. We're doing the best we can on that. I'm going to try to get some bigger cards for Tank to use over there. But, you know, I really appreciate the fact that you guys have been going with the flow on that with me. You know, you guys have shown me that you are true supporters of me and my channel. And I really appreciate that. I really do. Oh my, I'm going to cry. I'm going to stop that right now. Thank you for being here. Ah. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so very much. We'll see you guys again tomorrow night. Love and light. Big hug. Kiss. Mwah.
Bye.
We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye,
Farewell.
everyone.
Good evening. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara.